Hello and welcome to episode 107 of I'm the Tigers, a podcast all about the National Ice Hockey League, but one that always has an eye on the Telford Tigers. How to summarise? Back in action, quite simply, I think, this week. After one game across both teams previous weekend, up to 3 games this weekend. So, as we always do, let's kick off with Tigers 2. So, Tigers 2 at home against Billingham. Past seasons, Billingham have been the team to beat, so definitely a tough test for Tigers too. How would they fare? Pretty well, actually, is the answer. And pretty well, sorry. I'll get there eventually. Easy for me to say, but pretty well is probably a bit of an understatement. As Tigers 2 ran out 5-4 winners. I believe Billingham won the league definitely last season, potentially even the season before. So. Definitely been the team to beat, and Tigers 2 have done it on home ice. A close game that they've edged. So, yeah, massive congratulations to the team. That's a big win. And for me, proof that they haven't just gone up to North 1, but they've gone up to compete and are competing. The loss against Blackburn was definitely a very close loss as well. So, Tigers 2, very competitive team in North 1. On to the Tigers. So 2 games this weekend, starting off away at Romford. Romford down towards the bottom, Telford up towards the top. Only one result right? Wrong, unfortunately. Not a game that I saw, wasn't there, didn't stream it. But yeah, by the sounds of things, really strong performance in the Romford goal for Cece. I'm going to say Cece, might be Cece, I don't know. Don't jump on me if I get it wrong. The Romford netminder, there we are. He finished with a save percentage of 94%, and that was off 51 shots. So did a strong game there, I think would be a simple way of putting it. Tigers got a couple of fairly early goals, all looked in control, then gave up 5 goals in about 10 minutes, either side of the first period ending. Put simply, National League is too strong, too competitive to be giving up 5 goals certainly in such a short space of time anyway. Always going to be a struggle. Got 3rd goal towards the end, but yeah, Romford running out 5-3 winners there. Heard the interview from Tom Watkins after the game. He feels though could have challenged the Romford netminder a bit more with some of the movement. I think there was definitely some disappointment in conceding 5 goals in next to no time and really make it a tough task for the team. Sunday saw Peterborough in town. Peterborough have had a really strong start to the season. Travelled up to Telford to watch this one. It was a good game. Good game between 2 pretty evenly matched teams, I would say. The first period finished goalless, but I thought good job from the Tigers in it, killing off a few penalties in there, sort of not really giving up too much for Peterborough on those penalty kills. Second period started really well, scored within the opening minute, I think it was, Patrick Brown's first goal for the team. A nice sprinkling of Stardust on his stick for the celebration. Then Peterborough, I would say, had a bit of pressure, and then Telford went up ice and Caleb McPhee scored. Get a couple of goals, and then sort of heading into the final 5 minutes of the period, Telford scored 2 goals in, probably 20-30 seconds, something such as that. Second for Patrick Brown and Scott McKenzie tallying the 4th, put into a commanding position. Less than a minute into the 3rd, Peterborough scored. Bit of a giveaway, to be completely honest, on the sort of around the blue line. You definitely don't want to leave Luke Ferrara bearing down on your goalie with no covering defence, and strange enough, he put it away. But that was as good as it got for Peterborough. Finished 4-1. I think 2 pretty evenly matched teams. Some good finishing there from the Tigers. Good work in terms of limiting the chances Peterborough had, certainly with the exception of the goal they scored. It was just a really good, strong showing over 60 minutes from the Tigers. Again, I just think it shows. take your chances against the top teams. Tigers are capable of competing against them, quite simply. Which is probably just as well, because next weekend it most definitely does not get any easier. So Saturday sees Tigers go away to Milton Keynes Lightning, and that's the Milton Keynes Lightning who've taken 1 point from the past weekend. And that included a 5-1 loss at home against Leeds. They're probably not going to be in the best of moods. Yikes! And then Sunday, we are at home, but that's against Swindon Wildcats, top of the table, who are specialising, it seems, in grinding out results. So very much a tough weekend coming up for Telford Tigers. How will it go? We shall see. I think realistically, if we were to have if we were to win both those games, what an amazing weekend. And potentially we do start to look at, okay, right, what might this season bring? If we were to lose both, I don't think there'd be any cause to panic at all. Obviously, performance depending, but putting a good performance and lose to, okay, I know this isn't reflected in the league standings, but two of the best teams in the league, I'm not going to say so be it, but yeah, that would kind of be that. But yeah, we'll see what it brings. With any luck, 2 more wins, that would be very nice. But will it? Who knows? I guess we'll find out in a week. So in terms of this episode, that's it. Although just before actually saying that, question of the week, I'm now just going to be posting online on Facebook across various NIHL fan groups. So keep an eye out for those. Please feel free to take part. And of course, if you want to jump onto an episode, come on, talk about your team, what's hot in the league, just drop me a message. I'm more than happy to look to arrange something. But in terms of this episode, this time it's definitely it for now. I'll be back this time next week. So bye for now.